What trend did you follow as a kid that makes you cringe now? I use Bath and Body Works roll-on glitter religiously. Cucumber melon obviously. But I used so much of it that instead of having a little sparkle under my eyes, my skin was tinted green and caked with glitter. About once every 3-4 years I smell cucumber melon from B&BW and have a flashback to the late 90s and my high school girlfriend. So much cucumber melon lotion. I used to wear those black button-down shirts with fire at the bottom, like the kind Guy Fieri wears. I don't know if it was an actual trend or not, but it still makes me cringe. You were in Flavortown and didn't even know it. Edit. Thanks for the silver, gold and platinum Reddit members. Freaking Happy Bunny shirts. It's all about me. Deal with it. I'll be nicer when you're smarter. Especially annoying since I was the most shy and passive person in my school probably. Edit. I can't believe I was given gold for Happy Bunny LMAO, but thank you. I had one of those calendars and took it to school every day and set it on my desk during my school years. The thing is I had 6 different classes, so I would unpack it and pack it back in. I mean, really looking at it now, crotch chopping and telling people to suck it was really my generation's version of the dab. D-Generation X. Wearing skirts over jeans. OMG, I just had to shout that memory out of my head. After I stopped with the jeans, I did the leggings with the denim skirt combo. In my day, we put as much gel in our hair as we could and angled it up like a ski slope. Hair was solid as a rock. I didn't really understand this at first, so I just put a bunch of gel in my hair but didn't do the ski slope or other styling. It was just a normal rounded haircut that I'm pretty sure would also count as a bicycle helmet. Being the only kid in my class to take care of a Tamagotchi. I was the mom who had to take their kid's Tamagotchi to work with her because her daughter was afraid it might die. In 8th grade to sophomore year, the emo and scene queen phase was huge. I was that wannabe emo girl who had to shop at Kohl's. Edit. I've loved all of these stories. You guys are too funny. I'm so glad I found the wants to be emo, but my mom won't take me to the mall community. Big Johnson t-shirts. Dang, I was a douche. Mine was co-ed naked. Billiards. Get felt on the table. Cycling. Don't get caught in the spokes. My brother was no fear. Second place is the first loser. I've never lost. I've just come in a little behind after time ran out. Scarily enough, it's like Nike hired No Fear's old creative team for their current shirts. Bowl cuts. There was definitely a bowl cut hierarchy going on in my middle school. I remember Mike had like the Mercedes of bowl cuts. Meanwhile I was sporting the Ford Focus colon. Nothing said suave like a popped collar on a Ralph Lauren polo shirt. I had a long belt that hung down over my crotch like an elephant trunk. Also wore gym shorts under my jeans for pickup games, even though I only ever played 3v3 with my friends on the weekend. Lol. I remember that trend with the belt. We had a rule in my middle school that our belts had to be the proper length, and I once got in trouble for having a belt hang down. I bought into the classic 90s trends that immediately come to mind. The butterfly clips, frosted lips and eyes, platform shoes, all very Spice Girls. I am having to relive it because my 12-year-old is now into the same things, except instead of pulling back strands of hair with butterfly clips, she's clipping them haphazardly throughout her entire mane. I cannot wait for the trend to die. Early 2000s, when wearing 2 belt was a thing for a bit, neither in the belt loops, totally non-functional. The Ed Hardy t-shirts. Studded belts everywhere. Freaking perms and sun that I put in my red hair that made it a crazy orange color. Ugh. As a male, I did sun in, and then just peroxide on my short dark brown hair. Turned out way better than when I got professional highlights and everyone called me Patches for a semester. Late 90s, when everything had stripes on the side. Shirts, jeans. Yeah, that and the ball chain necklace. For me, JNCOs. I wanted a chain wallet, but my mom wouldn't let me have one. I now understand why. I was only allowed to get the Sears knockoff JNCO jeans when all of my friends were wearing real ones. So, yeah, it wasn't great. Edit. Another comment just reminded me that what I had was in fact utility brand JNCO knockoffs from Target. Crackle nail polish. Wearing durags underneath fitted hats in mid 2000s. I'm white. Alright, be rad. Calm down over there in Malibu. Long emo bangs. I always wanted those, but my mom cut my hair. My haircut looked like He-Man's. Tight rolling jeans. Slap bracelets. Hyper collar shirts. Slap bracelets. I remember these in the early 90s. There was a trend at my school where kids would take the cloth exterior off and slap each other with the bare metal part. Some tried to sharpen the metal edges. They were banned soon thereafter. I honest to God had a mullet and I wore cut off tank tops. My little brother is in high school, and this is making a weird comeback. Maybe it's because we live in a semi-rural area, but he and his buddies all look like these weird freaking hillbilly clones. Mullets, cut-off tanks, athletic shorts, and boots. They also pine over classic Camaros and El Caminos. Brightly colored plaid Bermuda shorts. The 2000s were a strange time. I remember the movie You Got Served came out. I watched it once and thought it was cool and would say you got served to people. Crap makes me cringe but smile at how much a dork I am. Not so bad if you were waitstaff at an Applebee's or something. When I was like 13 I wore jean shorts, a black band t-shirt, torn up suit jacket, an old knotted mustard yellow tie and Chuck Taylors. One day a girl I liked said that I must be a huge Avril Lavigne fan and I almost died from embarrassment. Goddammit, I had so many jean shorts as a teenager. Let Go was one of 2 CDs I had in middle school. Pretty much one point where I only listened to Avril Lavigne on repeat. Goddammit. Making original Sonic characters. So many pictures to delete. Newgrounds intensifies. Neon fishnet fingerless gloves. Mom told me I'd be embarrassed about in the future. Mom was right. You guys remember in the early mid 2000s when we all had graphic tees with stick figures that said sarcastic things? Yeah, I was hoping you guys forgot. 90s kids have you beat with no rules shirts with hardcore Rottweilers flexing their muscles and ghetto versions of Looney Tunes character shirts. The Naruto bandana. I found mine at my parents' house recently. JNCO jeans, bleached spiky hair, and a puka shell necklace. Flame shirt, chain wallets. Buying and trading silly bands. There was an elementary school black market for little rubber bands. I was a kingpin when it came to silly bands. I lived right across the street from convenience store. I followed the emo trend. I didn't think mascara got my eyelashes thick and black enough, so I used black nail polish. With all the polish that pulled into my eyes, I'm surprised I'm not blind. Dear God, what the frick? The thing where you would keep one sleeve long and the other one rolled up. My middle school basketball team did that, but with the sweatpants we wore before games. We thought we were so cool. Baggy clothes. Buying everything L size when I should have been wearing S. There was a period I did this because I was so sure I was going to grow into them. Then I stopped growing at age 14 and all those estimates were way off. So I was just stuck with misfitting clothes. At least it was kind of the style. I wore one of those black plastic chokers every day of 7th grade. The emo scene trend of the early 2000s. I was in high school. I'm black, female, and wearing band t-shirts. Going to tiny, packed concerts. Jumping around in the mosh pit and meeting band members made me feel unique. I even met Brendan Urie when he was a baby-faced 18-year-old on their first big tour with Fall Out Boy and felt really cool talking about it after they blew up. I remember taking emo pictures of myself with my flip phone and putting them on MySpace. I even titled them Emo Pics of Me. Edit. A word. Edit 2. I appreciate all the love. Y'all. I was far from ever being cool, still am not remotely cool, but definitely grew out of the music and so-called lifestyle. Edit 3. I have never had so many replies. I am in the middle of a big move, but I promise you, fellow emo kids, I'll read them all. Now that we're adults, all of our emo is on the inside. Thinking that hating popular things made me cool. Not really a trend, but for about 2-3 years in middle school I wore a foxtail cause I thought it made me so unique. Now I see that it was just really weird. This is my 10-year-old daughter right now. It's so weird, but I want her to be herself. When I was young all the girls wore those Aeropostale clothes and I felt like I had to have them. But now realizing they're all ugly and sized weird. I don't know about them currently but I remember their shirts being so thin and weirdly long. Being mean to the slightly annoying kid just trying to fit in. I used to take photos at terribly high angles of myself and edit them so that the exposure was so high you could only see my emo eye makeup and then put a really cringy text font on it with something like "Death is sweet release. YIKES." Osiris shoes. SMH. Laces forever tied under the sole. Super emo I am away messages. I just wanna break you down so bad lie. Way too many. 1. Oversized t-shirts, with jeans tucked in at the front with the back hanging out. 2. Tight shirt, jean shorts, and oversized jogging pants, making sure you see the top of the jeans, and Timbs. 3. Suspenders. 4. Bubbles in my hair, child hair clips, in high school. 5. Gel down to my forehead baby hair. 5. Brightly colored clothing. 6. Changing my shoelaces to brightly colored ones that matched my outfit. 7. Ugly oversized earrings, some saying baby girl in the middle of them. 8. Then I had a phase of emo bangs, and here we are today, as normal as I can hope to be. You have been visited by the Wealth Rat. Subscribe in 12 seconds and he will share his wealth with you. Like and subscribe, you magnificent person.